Okay, guys, welcome to the look back on what's happened in CV Outreach in the month of September. For those of you who don't know, my name is Nick Parker. I'm the community manager for CV here in Africa. And what we want to do is kind of just look back at some of the stuff we've been up to for CV Outreach specifically in the month of September. So exciting news, we have 4 brand new churches that have come on board in South Africa, and we've added an additional 1 church in Kenya, bringing our total of active church users in Kenya to 9, and as far as I can remember, the total in South Africa now at 55, which is phenomenal. What we're really trying to do at the moment is really to try and lock in and focus on as many cities as possible, so both in South Africa and in Kenya, to try and really connect people to the closest possible church to them. Something that's also really exciting that the team in North America has been working on is that we actually have one big Facebook private group that the guys are working on and they're putting together. They've been trialing it with all the church partners in North America at the moment, but we're slowly going to be adding on all the church partners in South Africa and Kenya, which is going to be awesome because then you'll be able to see what guys are doing in Kenya as well as in the guys in Kenya being able to see what's happening in South Africa, but not only that, you'll be able to see what the guys in North America are doing, in South America, and also the guys in Europe. So it's going to be an awesome collective group. Yeah, guys are waving at me over here. What's cool about the way we're shooting all this kind of stuff is obviously at CV we're a mobile first organization in terms of outreach. So we shoot everything on mobile actually. So this video that I'm filming for you right now is actually on my phone with a microphone. And I'm in our office. I'm actually in the atrium. So that's why there's a lot of noise. There's people having meetings, there's people coming and going. We're a very busy, active office. Guys are always doing their things. Another thing that we really want to start doing in order of helping you guys is we really want to start focusing on providing you guys with resources so that you guys can upskill yourselves in terms of response. Now I know some of the people responding to some of your pages might be asking some questions that maybe you don't feel comfortable answering or maybe you don't feel equipped to answering. We actually have a response team that works for us full time right here at CV. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to start sharing with you a couple of the resources we use to really help people. So this week you'll notice in the newsletter below this video there's actually a resource called the Wadi. Now the Wadi is part of a phenomenal organization run by Joshua Lingle. They focus on outreach to Muslims and really just kind of equipping and training Christians in that space. So what we're really looking to do is to try and equip you as a church leader, as someone on staff at a local church, as someone who's dealing with response, maybe even pastoral care, just on how to respond to Muslims, some basic fundamentals about Islam, how we can approach Muslims as Christians. And I also think it's really, really important to note that in terms of Christianity and Islam is actually fast outgrowing Christianity. There's, I think, it's 1.8 billion Muslims worldwide, and the number is growing rapidly. And surprisingly, it's not just, we wouldn't just necessarily associate it with Syria or Afghanistan. The biggest growers of Islam are actually Indonesia and the Philippines. Even right here in South Africa, we have a huge Muslim community. So it's a great resource. I'd encourage you to check it out. There's a whole bunch of little videos. It's training courses, it's training videos. So I'd encourage you to watch them, check them out. If you have any questions about them, please message us. We'd love to help and answer any questions you guys might have. So check out the Wadi. The other thing I just wanted to say is obviously as it's ramping up to Christmas, what you might start finding is on the Google Grant side, we might start running a couple of pages that are specific to Christmas. So you might get questions about Christmas coming to you guys. Another thing we're really wanting to do is we're actually looking to try and get more local content. So if you guys have a testimony or a piece of content that you filmed at your local church, please share it with us. We'd love to use it on the Google Grant side to direct traffic and run ads for you guys. Another thing where we'd also love help with is we are constantly looking at what are the needs, what are a lot of the questions that people are asking so that we can put campaigns together around those specific questions. So, we'd love your feedback on, like what are some of the issues people are facing in your church, what are some of the questions people have, what are common topics. In South Africa, we've been running a campaign like, is there hope for South Africa? Obviously, in the current political situation we're at, a lot of people feel uncertainty. So we want to kind of bring hope into that environment. And obviously we believe that hope is in Jesus. So any suggestions are more than welcome. If you have questions about CV outreach or any of the stuff we're doing, please let me know. I cannot wait to hear from you guys. Have a phenomenal month of October. I cannot believe it's almost the end of the year. We love you guys. And again, thank you for partnering with us and just using your platforms to reach people with the gospel of Jesus.